What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? We in the building. Off that rock. Have a good time tonight. Take your time. Take y'all through there. Take y'all through there. Ocean. See what this do, y'all. What's the deal? Oh, it smells so good. Vodka. Okay. Like rubbing alcohol. Just like vodka. Whew. Whew. Let's get it. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing today? Everybody doing it Saturday night. Everybody, let's get up in this room. Let's get this. Yeah, man. We got Tee Grizzley, man. Doing too much. Tee Grizzley. We're gonna break it down. Shooter from Avalon. They had their little 1-2 step like together. And Tee Grizzley went up and told on this man. Went and told on this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we lit. We're gonna get long nose. The Who was trying to down us. Who tried to down us? Listen, we're gonna have this we're gonna have Pinocchio tell a story. Let's get it. Pinocchio.
So Tee Grizzley is back in the headlines again for all the wrong reasons. So you might be familiar with a couple of videos that I did probably a couple months ago, maybe a few weeks ago, all about how Tee Grizzley has been accused of actually being behind the plot that essentially was, I don't even know how to say it. It's one of the craziest stories that I'd ever covered. But Tee Grizzley's auntie ended up getting shot in a very strange incident that a lot of people said was for Tee Grizzley. But all of these rumors started circulating that Tee Grizzley might have been the one to orchestrate the hit and that he might have paid to get his auntie out of the way. They might have been having it was crazy, okay? And it seems like Tee Grizzley actually laid low for quite a while since then. He did drop one little song when he was talking about back to Michigan. Okay, this is a song that he dropped 4 weeks ago. This is actually a pretty good song. He didn't really address everything that had been going on, but he kind of did his thing on there. I didn't realize, but I just looked this up, and he actually just dropped a new song today with Rod Wave. Okay, and this is a song called Voicemail. So I was about to say, look, he's been laying low, he's been staying out the way, but even in the midst of this paperwork coming out, he's still dropping music, man. I need to check this song out real quick. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Just listen to the song, and it's hard. It's hard, okay? And interestingly, there's a couple of lyrics in here where Tee Grizzley almost kind of, touches on basically going quiet on the thing, okay? Going quiet on the scene and kind of withdrawing a little bit, He says, I get a check and, I get to a check and bounce. Dudes are out here checking out. He said, I ain't posted, though. I was low with it. Everything ain't for the internet. Now, he touched on that, after the allegations about him being involved in his aunt's murder. He said, everything ain't for the internet. The internet ain't a place for facts. And he's kind of reflecting on that in this song, and the whole song's all about kind of leaving people on red, not answering the phone, not picking up the voicemails, so many people calling his phone, talking this and that. He wants to be left alone. So it kind of makes a lot of sense, talking about he can't get no sleep. Either the tattler's got questions or the bitch is asking for money. So he's talking about all of this. He's kind of hinting at all of the stuff going on, all of the stuff that he's stressed out dealing with. But what I'm about to tell you today I don't know if this is going to shock you because we've heard it from so many different people, but there's now allegations of snitching going around, and people are saying that Tee Grizzley actually told on some people that robbed his home. So this was an article going around in TMZ back in 2022. Tee Grizzley said burglars hit my house and took $1 million in jewelry and cash. Okay, rapper Tee Grizzley's not only mourning his friend P&B Rock, who died, not long before this incident. He says he's also got drama at home after burglars made off with $1 million in bills and bling. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that burglars smashed a window at T's house about 2 weeks ago in his Port Arach neighborhood at Los Angeles. We're told the jewelry alone they found was worth more than $1 million, and they also walked away with a ton of cash. According to the police report, no one was at home during the breaking, and there's an open investigation. Okay, and they're talking about how he's going through it with the P&B Rock situation, and him releasing songs in his robbery series, which a lot of people went back and thought looked very suspicious. Now, T's touched on this robbery a couple times in different interviews, so let's look at a couple of clips where he's actually touching on this robbery happening before I show you the paperwork.
It's looking like Tee Grizzley name on a chopping block, and it's a cold game because I actually rock with Tee Grizzley movement. But Brett pointed the finger out that lineup, and it's all bad. But before I get to this video, I'm gonna have to emphasize, I need y'all to hit that like button.
Hey, shout out to Clip Reacts Reloaded, man. He got to work. He got to work right now, okay? But he about to show us some good clips.
I'm going to be dropping more consistently, so make sure you notification.
Reaching out.
But about 3 years back, Tee Grizzley house was robbed.
I appreciate everybody reaching out, you know what I'm saying, checking on me. I'm good, my family good, thank God. I just need y'all to do one thing for me though, man. Send a prayer up for P&B Rock and his kids, King Vine and his kids, and all the kids out here that gotta grow without their pops. You feel me? And I had to go through that. I grew without my pops because he was kid, you feel me? And not easy at all. So send the prayers, and we just gonna wish many blessings on them. Another thing I wanna share with the artists out here, we gotta watch what we speaking into existence, man. I know we looking at it like we just making music, it's art and all that, but these words is powerful, bro. And just like we can speak some good to existence, we can speak some to existence. You feel me? So we gotta really be careful what we saying about ourselves when we make this music, man. You know, speak in third person, create some characters or something like that, and tell us, like that.
It's ironic looking back at that now, right? Because a lot of people are saying he's speaking in third person, creating characters, but then low-key dropping dimes on the shit that happened with his aunt, right? So it's interesting that he would say that, he's saying, hey, come up with some characters, and we're speaking things into existence. It's ironic you end up getting robbed after you got 4 episodes deep into your robbery series. So the power of the tongue is very powerful, man. So you do have to be careful what you say out here and what you put into the universe.
You got to be careful what we say out here. And, yeah, man, that's it.
And the assailant made off with $1 million in jewelry.
So I had a piece like this before, but I had a burglary that happened at my house when I wasn't there.
Okay.
And they had took all of my jewelry. So everything you see here is like me starting over. This is my fresh start.
My heart just sank for you. That's the worst feeling.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that at all or no?
Yeah, so me and my wife, we had our engagement party when we first got engaged. And nobody was home.
And people knew that you had a party, maybe?
Yeah, or they saw us leave.
Okay.
You feel me? Because we ended up finding out that it was it wasn't nobody who we knew. It was somebody in the community who was just watching and staking out houses. They knew we wasn't there. We had sent our chef to the house to get some stuff that she needed. And when she got there, the glass broke. Cause we got a big sliding door, and she said that glass was broke. As soon as she said that, I already knew what time it was. Because I'm like, ain't no glass just breaking on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Which leads us up to the day. On Instagram, there's been some paperwork floating around saying Tee Grizzley snitched.
So there is paperwork going around. They're saying that Tee Grizzley might have told on the burglars. Now, to be completely honest, I'll read you the paperwork, but it's a hard one for me to feel like I can call it out as snitching, because realistically, I've never been robbed like this, touch wood, we're not trying to go through that. But if you do get robbed like this and your jewels are insured, you need to have a police report. You can't leave that in the streets, okay? If you want your insurance to pay out your $1 million worth of jewelry, you need to file a police report, okay? But some people are thinking that maybe he said a little bit too much. So let's read what it said, and then I'll break down some of the other info that's circulating. And Poetic Flacco has got some lore about this, man. So shout out to him. We're going to react to some of the stuff that he said. But it says on or about, September the 28th, 2022, the detective received a case to investigate a residential burglary. The home was burglarized.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about bro getting killed or something like that. Yep.
He entered They found out that entry was made by shattering the rear sliding glass window. The thief made off with $1 million in cash, jewelry, and multiple expensive handbags. On February the 17th, 2024, he met with homeowner Terry Wallace, which is Tee Grizzley, Maisha Agnew, for a follow-up investigation due to newly discovered evidence. Tee Grizzley would state that his home was targeted on the day of his engagement wedding. I think it was an engagement party or something like that. It says that this is Tee Grizzley. I begun providing Tee with a 6-pack lineup to see if he was able to identify the suspects. Now, what's interesting is how is he identifying suspects if he wasn't there and he didn't know what was going on? But we're going to find out. It says Tee Grizzley chose figure 4, which was a photograph of Johnson. Mr. Wallace stated he doesn't know him personally, but he bragged about breaking into the residence. I then provided him with a photograph of him and 2 unknown male figures.
See, the thing is that this person was messing with Wack and them. So this my thing is, Wack and them knew that he hit Tee Grizzley's house. Wack told Tee Grizzley that he hit this house.
On what seems to be a FaceTime call. Tee Grizzley informed me that he got Johnson to admit his role in the burglary. So he's saying he got on the phone like FaceTime or something with the guy that did the burglary and basically got him to admit, yeah, I did that. Okay, and then he told the police. So that's he literally doing the detective work himself. It says, Mr. Wallace then provided me with a video from security cameras which showed an unknown assailant exiting the rear of the residence. The assailant had on a black and white hooded sweatshirt, and Mr. Wallace provided me with a photograph of what seemed to be Johnson via his Instagram account, Shooter Gang, standing on a dark grey coloured SUV wearing black and white hooded sweatshirts. I then provided Mr. Wallace with a link to evidence.com to upload the photos and videos. I then asked Mr. Wallace if he had questions for me. He said he didn't have more questions, so I ended my investigations. I didn't have further questions. Now, what I think is really interesting about this, okay, is I actually saw this paperwork go up yesterday. Wack 100 was the first person I saw that posted it. Shout out to Wack. But then what was super weird is I was going to do a video about it. I was going to dig into it and do some research, and then it got deleted. And when it got deleted, I was mad confused because I was thinking, okay, if it got deleted, maybe it's fake, maybe it's not real, maybe Wack's not standing on it. I don't know, but it seems like Wack is indeed standing on it, and he actually did seem to touch on this in a live stream yesterday. So let's see what Wack kind of had his opinions about this paperwork, because he's had a lot to say about Tee Grizzley recently.
Today, I tried to take the day off. I got this about an hour ago.
Pretty J, what's happening? What's happening to all people, the righteous? What's going on? Sorry, what's going on? What's going on, my peoples? How everybody at? I see you. Soul brother, what's going on, my peoples? Everybody in the room. Everybody get them likes up. Everybody get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Shout out to everybody in the room, y'all. My bad.
I didn't really want to expose this one. I didn't tuck it. I sent it to 15 different people. And I realized today that these are different. They've been having it an hour. Nobody said nothing. I want to see how fast they say something now. And I'm not going to respect none of them. Flacco told me he was with his young lady, Wack, and I didn't even send him the paperwork or the document. Right? And 607, I just sent it while I was reading it. But the rest of you out here, a long list, y'all know who got it. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. But there you go. Seems that Tee Grizzley, when his home got broke in about a year or so ago.
Bro, Wack didn't send this to me directly. I followed up. I said, where'd that paperwork go? He ain't hit me back, man. Wack, what's going on, bro? Why wasn't I on the exposures list? But anyway, we got something coming soon, man. But yeah, I didn't receive that paperwork. I was thinking it might have been fake because it got taken down, but apparently it's legit, and Wack was sending it to the, you know what I'm saying, to the exposers.
I guess he pointed an individual out. I guess his individual, somebody that breathes, is pretty much kind of like, let him know here, that, and what. You know, that's how I go out here in these LA streets. But I'm warning y'all, everybody ain't playing gangster. Everybody ain't a gangster. So if you do something, you might want to keep it on a hush-hush, because everybody ain't going to get in the streets with you about it.
So he's basically inferring, all right, you need to be careful with Tee Grizzley because he might talk. He might not.
That's a lie, bro. Wack told, listen, hold on, watch this. Wack told, he called, see, look, Wack trying to lie and say, oh, that's LA streets. You tell him that you did that to him. No. Shooter said Wack told him that, hold on. Shooter said Wack called him.
on, man?
What happened, Giddy?
I saw like a little investigation report on this nigga Tee Grizzley, right? And I'm like, where that shit came from?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck nigga do?
Oh, yeah, man, that nigga, man, you already know, bro. That nigga went to the folks, bro. I guess that nigga was trying to make a report so he can get his shit back, but he went too far with it. You already know, bro.
Oh, so, okay. He pointed you out in a six-pack?
Did a six-pack lineup on the dead on me.
Damn.
Wait, I clicked off. What happened,
Man, that nigga said, that nigga pointed that nigga out on the, he said he pointed.
Hold on, watch this now. We're going to tell him when it first happened because he going to say Wack. He say Wack told him, Wack told me that he was trying to get me. Watch this. Wack, what happened now? You know exactly what happened, Wack. You know exactly what happened.
People placed on the set of the work to try to recuperate what was taken.
Right here.
And they content of y'all.
That's the other little nigga. It's like 4 or 5 in it on that shit beside the other nigga, beside the nigga that I sent y'all that put the whole play together. That fuck with them niggas. Oh, crew, bro. You feel me? You ain't hear this from me, bro. You ain't hear this from me, all right?
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry
about it, bro. You feel me?
Wack told him that. He got in contact with the nigga. Wack put him on the phone. This is him. This is Tee Grizzley recording. After Wack put him on the phone.
We gonna commentate.
Not the fat D-Mac. Well, not the fat D-Mac. His name D-Mac, though. It's not the fat one, though. I know. The skinny one that be getting to the money? Yeah. The chopper one that be...
And he telling everything. He's saying that Tee Grizzley told on him, but what is he doing? He telling on niggas that robbed him for real.
Yeah, that's the other nigga. That's the other little nigga. It's like 4 or 5 in it on that shit beside the other nigga, beside the nigga that I sent y'all that put the whole play together. That fuck with them niggas. Oh, crew, bro. You feel me? You ain't hear this from me, bro. You ain't hear this from me, all right?
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that.
You ain't gotta worry about that. I ain't heard it from you. You ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't hear it from me.
All right, it's Nick. It's my cousin from schoolyard, bro. Boom.
He told on his cousin from schoolyard. Oh my God. He told on his cousin from schoolyard.
Mexican nigga from Grape and 2 niggas from Hoover. They all
Mexican nigga from Grape and 2 niggas from Hoover.
get money together. They all around, kicking around. You feel me? Boom. Them niggas that's press play on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now them niggas, they jeweler. They want to fuck with her. They see all the face. They see the face. They like, oh, is that ain't we fuck with it? Ooh. They like, shoot, you don't know. You feel me? I know your jeweler just fuck. Ooh. Feel me? Like, oh, I'm like, shit, hell yeah, he probably get ready for you. Feel me? Like, y'all niggas gotta.
Also, what he doing is this. So that's what happened. See, Shooter is trying to be the middleman, trying to get nigga jewelry back, trying to get his jewelry back and all that, and trying to be the middleman and fucking up and putting himself in a position to lose.
Cash me out though, set. Ooh, but I know about this stuff, so I asked them, like, you know, you fuck nigga Tee Grizzley, like, he like, off limits, something like, on crib. I'm like, I ain't say, I'm like, all right, you feel me, like, boom, but I already them niggas on that. Feel me, if anything, I lied on them, bro, but that shit went straight. On the day, I only went straight. So basically, it was a twist up, you feel me, to get me on video saying this is a natural, you feel me, nigga fell for it, because, like, mind you, I should have called in, I should have tapped in. There's money on here. I don't know who to trust when they talking about the amount of money they said it was on the nigga head, you feel me, on perk. So I should have tapped in and see what's the truth. Only reason why I believe this shit, though, because where my little brother was from, and
he's Wack. Listen, Wack, like I said, Wack said
a lot of niggas been in my mama house on South Park, so I'm like, these niggas had to, you feel me, on Park. So, and another nigga was my people, so I'm like, cuz, you feel me, like, these niggas get them niggas.
Ooh. Desperate times calls for desperate measurements. And Baby Shooter went inside on them, man, pulled it out, pulled the rug right from under their feet. So.
Right.
Hey, man. New hashtag, man. T the one, man. Woke up thinking about my nigga today, man. I ain't gonna lie, like, I be thinking about the real logic to this shit.
Take it to the streets. In some circumstances, you might take it to the streets. In other circumstances, he might get you on FaceTime to admit you did it and send it to investigators. That's what Wack's saying.
Get what I'm saying? So there you go, Tee Grizzley. This is kind of one of the ones I wasn't too excited about. And right now, I just got sent Tee Grizzley's paperwork an hour and a half ago. I blasted out to everybody. I waited an hour. Nobody said nothing. And I had to come in here and I had to read the paperwork. I ain't gonna lie. This is some paperwork I didn't want to read. But everybody else was scared to read it. Baby shooter from Avalon sitting in county jail, and he had his legal team send it to me. And I know how that is, waiting on the package, or can you bail me out, or can you go to my mom's house and tell them this? And yeah, I'll do that for you. So I sent it out. But he asked me. He didn't ask these other dudes. And when they didn't move, the least I could do was read it. Now, I could have went in the way I go in, but I'm not going in because I know Tee Grizzley. I wish this wouldn't be what it is. But it's the reality. It's the reality to the point that the Spy 100 has went and located the officer who wrote the report, Alan S. Hamilton, Deputy Chief. I know a lot of y'all don't know Spy 100. Me and Spy 100 came together the other day in Passions Road. We put some serious work in.
So look, Wack has a whole bunch of spies, all right? He's literally, I've heard him talking about he's got dozens of spies. Now it sounds like he's got 100 spies. Or maybe Spy 100 is just a super elite spy. But he's basically saying that he's even got in touch with the cop who wrote the report. All right, so they're in touch with absolutely everybody. They're saying that this baby shooter guy is actually sat down in jail right now for this burglary, and he's sending this paperwork out, trying to get it seen by people. Now, I was looking desperately on Reddit for some of this paperwork. It didn't even come up in the Crime in the D, which is the Detroit gang and drill subreddit. It's been a little bit quiet over there for a while since the Tee Grizzley auntie thing, but it made its way to Chiracology, and people had some interesting opinions about this, you know? People, we're not going to have any Flacco slander in here, man. We're not going to have any Flacco slander in here. They're saying his legs are big enough to feed a pack of wolves, man. It's savage. But people are saying, look, the jewelry is probably insured. I'm sure you can't get your insurance without a police report. Also, is it really snitching if the other person is a thief? People saying you're absolutely right about the insurance. You ain't getting jack unless there's a police report and you cooperate with the police or they feel it could be insurance part. But the snitching part is funny. Once you declare yourself a street dude, you're not supposed to have any voluntary contact with the police according to the streets. So basically, T should have just taken the hit and got back in the streets. Crazy lol. Yeah, lose $1 million in jewelry and supposed to take it on the chin. Yeah, right. I totally agree with that, man. The street code is some of the dumbest set of rules that I've ever seen, okay? They want you to just suck it up and lose $1 million to the streets and keep it solid. Hell no, okay? But did he really need to get the guy on FaceTime and get him to admit it? That is a little bit policey. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? That's pretty smart. I ain't going to lie. If I get robbed, that's definitely what I'm trying to do. They're saying T definitely had to make a police report to collect on the insurance, but he went too far with the cooperation. He didn't actually have to point someone out and give the police a recorded conversation. That's out of pocket. People are saying, I hate street culture so much. What the F you mean? I'm a snitch because I want my stuff back. All right? People are saying the paperwork looks fake. People are saying, why is this the only comment saying this? Look at the paperwork. It ain't believable at all. It's all typed up in Times New Roman font. Now, apparently it's harder for, people to get paperwork in California. I'm tired of this. I'm moving slow, man. But apparently it's harder to get paperwork in California, so perhaps that's the reason why.
This Tee Grizzley situation just keeps getting worse. Every time I open up my phone, there's new information and it gets worse. So yesterday, the paperwork surfaced of Tee Grizzley being accused of snitching, cooperating, and pointing a LA crib called Baby Shooter out of a lineup for the police. Now, Baby Shooter has been living up to his reputation as of lately, right? His name is Baby Shooter for a reason, because he's currently incarcerated for robbing and shooting another Atlanta rapper when he was in LA. Baby Shooter and Tee Grizzley situation goes like this. Baby Shooter allegedly robbed Tee Grizzley's crib, burglarized it, it made TMZ, it made national news. They ran away, or he ran away, I should say, with $1 million in jewelry and some cash. So this was a really big deal. And apparently, Baby Shooter, was a legend for this. And people were talking, the streets were talking, and Tee Grizzley found out that Baby Shooter did it. So Tee Grizzley, all right, pointed Baby Shooter out in a lineup. That's what the paperwork says, okay? On or about September 28th, 2022, I, Detective Hamilton, number 321-9842, I did check in. He is apparently a real detective. Received this case to investigate a residential burglary. The address was burglarized. Entry was made by shattering the rear sliding glass window. The thief made off with $1 million cash, jewelry, and multiple expensive bags. On February 17, 2024, at 1334, I met with homeowner Terry Wallace and Maisha Agnew for a follow-up. That's apparently Tee Grizzley. Due to newly discovered evidence, Mr. Wallace stated his home was targeted on the day of his engagement wedding. Mr. Wallace is a musician with the stage name Tee Grizzley. I began providing Mr. Wallace with a 6-pack lineup to see if he was able to identify any suspects. Mr. Wallace then chose figure number 4, which was a photograph of Johnson. Mr. Wallace stated he doesn't know Johnson personally, but Johnson bragged about breaking into the Wallace residence. I then provided Mr. Wallace a photograph of Johnson and 2 unknown male figures on what seems to be a FaceTime call. Mr. Wallace informed me that he got Johnson to admit his role in the burglary. Come on, that appears to be the FaceTime call that we just heard. Or maybe it's another FaceTime call, okay? Mr. Wallace then provided me with video from security cameras which showed an unknown assailant exiting the rear of the residence. The assailant had on a black and white hooded sweatshirt. Mr. Wallace then provided me with a photograph of what seemed to be Johnson via the Instagram account @shootergang_. Standing on a dark gray colored SUV wearing the black and white hooded sweatshirt, I then provided Mr. Wallace a link to www.evidence.com to upload the photographs and videos. I then asked Mr. Wallace if he had any questions for me. Mr. Wallace stated he didn't have any more questions, so I ended my investigation as I didn't have any further questions for Mr. Wallace at this time. I wanted to talk to Baby Shooter himself because if Tee Grizzley told on you, right, we need to hear it from you because we can hear it from third party. Y'all can hear it from Flacco. It wouldn't really carry no weight because I'm not Baby Shooter. So I asked Wack 100 to connect us, and Wack 100 came through. Wack 100.
Hold on, let's get the first one first. Let's get the first one.
Tee Grizzley is currently being exposed online for snitching on some LA Crips. A couple years ago, Tee Grizzley's house was burglarized, right? They took $1 million in jewelry and they took some cash as well. So the news were right. Rapper Tee Grizzley not only mourning his friend PNB Rock, he also got drama at home after burglars made off with $1 million in bills and bling. Now, this was also like a very sensitive time because at the time, PNB Rock had just passed away. So a lot of celebrities and rappers were on edge. So when this happened to Tee Grizzley, he didn't know, was this just they just coming to take some things, or was I backdoored? Am I in danger? Or people trying to hurt me? So Tee Grizzley took this very seriously, very, very seriously. So it goes, law enforcement official tells TMZ, burglars smashed a window at T's house about 2 weeks ago in his Porter Ranch neighborhood outside Los Angeles. We're told the jewelry alone they found was worth more than $1 million, and they also walked away with a ton of cash. According to the police report, no one was home at the time of the break-in, and there's an open investigation. But I do know for a fact, 100% fact, when this happened, Tee Grizzley wasn't playing around. Tee Grizzley was not playing around. He was taken to the streets. But some say he also took it to the police, which we will review shortly. But what I do know, when this happened, Tee Grizzley put the bag in the streets. He put a bag on the head of anybody involved in burglarizing him. And when the streets began to talk, the streets began to point his hand at a guy called Baby Shooter. So when Baby Shooter was identified as the one who burglarized Tee Grizzley's home, what happened was Tee Grizzley got goons, right? I'm assuming it's other LA gang members, because if it's not other LA gang members, Tee Grizzley is from Detroit. His Detroit goons aren't going to be checking the LA gang member in LA, no, right? But dudes who were around Tee Grizzley, they found where Baby Shooter's mama lived. They found where he lived. They found other family members' homes, and they let him know, hey, bruh, there's a bag on your head. We know where your mama lived. Here's her address. You better tap.
So why did they collect on the bag? Why would they tell him that we got the drop on you where they can collect on the bag? Or did Wack tell him that it's a bag on his head to tap it with Tee Grizzley?
Tap in and let us know what's going on. So Baby Shooter tapped in because he didn't want his mama to get hurt, right? He didn't want other people to get hurt. And if it's Tee Grizzley got a bag on him, bro, Tee Grizzley is a multi-millionaire, bro. All right, your Baby Shooter know. When it comes to LA, man, listen, bro. When it comes to LA, bro, these dudes will commit a murder for some starburst and an eighth. I'm telling you, again, and the starburst may be a little too much. They'll do it for an eighth. That right? They'll do it for $50. Trust me, bro. They broke. They are broke. So he know if they'll get me out of here for an eighth, man, what would they do to me for 50,000? So he tapped in and he began to explain himself. Now, when he began to explain himself, he was doing too much explaining and he got himself in trouble because he began to point out and tell on, again, I'm using this word tell on loosely because he's not speaking to the police, he's speaking to other gang members. He began to tell them, nah, I didn't do it. This guy from this hood did it. This guy from this hood did it. This guy from this hood did it. They the ones y'all should go after. I didn't do it. But whole time he was capping because apparently he did do it.
No, not the fat D-Mac. Well, not the fat D-Mac. His name D-Mac though. It's not the fat one though. I know the skinny one that be getting to the money. Yeah. The chopper one that be. Yeah. That's the other nigga. That's the other little nigga. It's like 4 or 5 in it on that shit. Besides the other nigga, besides the nigga that I sent y'all that put the whole play together. That fuck with them niggas. Proof, bro. You feel me? You ain't hear this from me, bro. You ain't hear this from me, all right?
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that. All right.
All right, it's
Cold person though, right? Hey, you ain't heard this from me. You ain't heard this from me, right? You ain't got to worry about that the whole time recording though. This is Snake though, for real though too. This ain't a real street person. So whoever thought Tee Grizzley was a real street person, you for sure knew that. When he gave this to Milk 7-4. When Milk 7-4. Milk 7-4. It's crazy. It's crazy.
all right, it's Nick. It's my cousin from schoolyard, bro. Boom. Mexican niggas from Great and 2 niggas from Boom. They all get money together. They all fuck around, kicking around. You feel me? Boom. Them niggas that's press play on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now them niggas, they jeweler. They want to fuck with her. They see all the face. They see the face. They like, oh, is that ain't we ain't fuck with it? Ooh. They like, shoot, you don't know. You feel me? I know your jeweler just fuck. Ooh. Feel me? Like, oh.
Get them lights up, y'all. Let's get them lights up. Let's get them lights up. Come on. We've been here for 30 minutes. Let's get them lights up, man. We can get to 50 likes, 60 likes. Let's come on.
I'm like, shit, hell yeah, he probably get ready for you. You feel me? Like, y'all gotta cash me out though. That's it. Ooh, but I know about this though. That's why I asked him. I'm like, you know, you fucking nigga Tee Grizzley, like he like off limits. I'm like, on crib. I'm like, I ain't say. I'm like, all right, you feel me? Like, boom. But I already them niggas on that.
This footage only resurfaced because I believe he was into it with Milk 7-4, and Milk 7-4 released the footage where he's telling the ops, hey, it wasn't me, it was that guy, bro. Man, trust me. Now, a lot of people gave him flack for this. Like, you can't say this is telling because it's not telling because he wasn't talking to the police, but he was still giving up people and saying they did this and they did that. Knowing there was bags on the heads of people involved is kind of like, man, you don't, like, do that to your homie, bro. Like, if you know, hey, bro, Tee Grizzley got a bag out on somebody's head for whoever was involved, and you say, nah, he was involved, you damn near okay with your homie getting killed. So he got a lot of flack for it. So he came back and he explained exactly why he said that much and exactly why he did what he did. And he confirmed Tee Grizzley was putting bags on people's heads.
Never spoke on that video. Well, let me make the long story short. That shit wasn't straight. I ain't gonna say that shit was straight. Niggas should never put no niggas' name in nothing. That shit wasn't cool. On Avalon, that shit wasn't cool. As a gangster, niggas should never implicated no niggas in nothing. But I'll make a long story short. My face going around, they say money on my head and all this and all that. The homie called me like, hey, these niggas want to holler at you, woo. They trying to say you did this. Before they make a move, they want to move, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, what's up? So they put me on the line. They saying, whoop, saying you did it, you feel me, like that. We got your mama address. They tell me my mama address. Bam. They read me my mama address, you feel me? Whole time they like, oh, we don't know if you really did it, or they probably could be blaming it on you, you feel me? So this is and that. So I'm like, all right, all right, smooth, you feel me? So them calls all different times, so they called me back. I'm like, man, look, you ain't hear this from me, but whoa, that's when I said that, you feel me? But what I should have did was called in, you feel me? But a nigga went straight, you feel me? But if I didn't want to tell them, bro, I know what really happened. Them niggas had nothing to do with nothing, you feel me? If anything, I lied on them, bro, but that shit went straight. On the day, I only went straight. So basically, it was a twist up, you feel me? To get me on video saying this is and that, you feel me? Nigga fell for it because, like, mind you, I should have called in. I should have tapped in. There's money on here. I don't know who to trust when they talking about the amount of money they said was on the nigga head. You feel me, on perk. So I should have tapped in and see what's the truth. Only reason why I believe this shit, though, because where my little brother was from, my little brother was from, and a lot of niggas been in my mama house on South Park. So I'm like, these niggas had to, you feel me, on Park. So, and another nigga was my people. So I'm like, cuz, you feel me, like, these niggas get them niggas.
Imagine minding your business and waking up one day and learning there's a bag on your head because somebody just lied on you and said that you burglarized Tee Grizzley home. He admitted, yo, I lied on everybody whose name I said. It wasn't straight, but man, bro, what you expect him to do? So this situation, now, we don't know what happened, right? Or if anybody did die from this, I don't know, okay? That's outside of my jurisdiction, okay? Y'all be like, Flacco, you the police, stay out of street business. Cool. I'm not gonna investigate if anybody ever died from this, okay? What I would say is he's currently in jail. We don't know why he's currently in jail. All I can say is he's currently in jail. However, okay, paperwork from the burglary incident has surfaced, okay? And Tee Grizzley is being called a rat for how he conducted himself during the investigation. So, okay. So the paperwork reads, right, investigation report 3 CCD F0142, but that don't matter, bro, all right? On or about September 28th, 2022, I, Detective Hamilton, number 3219842, I did check, and he is apparently a real detective, received this case to investigate a residential burglary. The address was burglarized. Entry was made by shattering the rear sliding glass window. The thief made off with $1 million cash, jewelry, and multiple expensive bags. On February 17, 2024, at 1334, I met with homeowner Terry Wallace and Maisha Agnew for a follow-up. That's apparently Tee Grizzley. Due to newly discovered evidence, Mr. Wallace stated his home was targeted on the day of his engagement wedding. Mr. Wallace is a musician with the stage name Tee Grizzley. I began providing Mr. Wallace with a 6-pack lineup to see if he was able to identify any suspects. Mr. Wallace then chose figure number 4, which was a photograph of Johnson. Mr. Wallace stated he doesn't know Johnson personally, but Johnson bragged about breaking into the Wallace residence. I then provided Mr. Wallace a photograph of Johnson and 2 unknown male figures on what seems to be a FaceTime call. Mr. Wallace informed me that he got Johnson to admit his role in the burglary. Come on, that appears to be the FaceTime call that we just heard. Or maybe is another FaceTime call, okay? Mr. Wallace then provided me with video from security cameras which showed an unknown assailant exiting the rear of the residence. The assailant had on a black and white hooded sweatshirt. Mr. Wallace then provided me with a photograph of what seemed to be Johnson via the Instagram account @shootergang_, standing on a dark gray colored SUV wearing the black and white hooded sweatshirt. I then provided Mr. Wallace a link to www.evidence.com to upload the photographs and videos.
He's saying that's the same. This is the same jacket he had on in the burglary right here. He got the same jacket on in the burglary. He's giving up evidence and all that.
Then asked Mr. Wallace if he had any questions for me. Mr. Wallace stated he didn't have any more questions. So I ended my investigation as I didn't have any further questions for Mr. Wallace at this time. By the way, the person who's in jail, Shooter Gang, is unclear if he's still in jail for this Tee Grizzley thing, because I don't think somebody's doing 4 or 5 years for burglary. But he's currently in jail, okay? And he's the one that's circulating his paperwork. He's the one that's claiming that Tee Grizzley told on him. So what we have here is the victim or the recipient of snitching claiming he got paperwork. He provided the...
Let's get 15 more people to double tap the screen. We need the 50 likes. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
Paperwork. And he says Tee Grizzley told on him. Okay. Q. That right there would be enough for a lot of people to indict anybody they don't like. If this was if this was Young Thug, y'all wouldn't have any questions. Because it's somebody y'all like, because it's Tee Grizzley, y'all gonna selective politic. Y'all gonna get all the excuses. Y'all gonna say you want to see the actual video of him. Y'all will make up so many excuses, bruh. The new form now of telling and how street dudes is getting away with telling. If it's in paperwork, I don't believe it because the police be lying, yo. How do you know you can believe the detective? The detective said he did it, but you ain't see no video footage of him telling. Man, y'all gonna selective politic this to the max, unless it's somebody y'all don't like. And then all of a sudden, man, F them. Then all of a sudden is, man, they a rat. Y'all call Thug a rat for less. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Do y'all believe that Tee Grizzley told? The person who's in jail is saying that Tee Grizzley told on him. And they're circulating this paperwork right here and saying, yo, here is the proof that Tee Grizzley pointed me out. Is it telling? Or do y'all need to see the body cam footage, if there is one, all right, for y'all to say that Tee Grizzley told? Let me know in the comment section, man, all right? And if you're still watching this video, click on this video right here to find out how the NBA just got exposed after multiple players were arrested. I'm going to see you guys in this video on my screen. WAC 100 was able to get Baby Shooter somehow on a call from jail. And we did a three-way. And I have that recording for you guys. You guys can hear it from Baby Shooter's mouth himself. Him explaining why he believes Tee Grizzley told on him, how him and his lawyer went about getting a.
Salute to everybody in the room. You already know, man. Double tap the screen, everybody. If y'all got iPhones, hit that 3-prong on the side, boom, and hit that like button, man. Come on, y'all. We getting this motherfucker chilling. Let's go.
Paperwork to confirm from his perspective that Tee Grizzley told on him, and he explains everything. He also explains why he's currently incarcerated for shooting up another rapper who came to LA and robbing him, okay?
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
All right, let's go.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Yo, listen, man, we with Baby Shooter right now, man. Hey, listen, first off, man, the cops are going crazy, bro. We on pace to hit 100,000, man, but people have some questions, right? So the first question people had was, you can't really dive too much into it, right? But on the FaceTime call with Tee Grizzley Goons, you kind of said, no, I didn't do it. These other people do it. So the question is, was he accurate in his telling? Like, was he truthful? Was it you that was a part of it, or did he lie on you?
All right, that FaceTime call situation, that shit came about when niggas had tapped in with me, right? And they was telling me, oh, yeah, some shit going on. Well, Unc had tapped in with me. He was letting me know, you feel me, that shit was going around type.
Unc had tapped in with me. Who? Unc.
All right, that FaceTime call situation, that shit came about when niggas had tapped in with me, right? And they was telling me, oh, yeah, some shit going on. Well, Unc had tapped in with me. He was letting me know, you feel me, that shit was going around type shit. So I was trying to see, I was basically trying to see, like, what niggas have my name in their mouth. So I used bait to let the nigga know, like, hey, man, like, feel me, like, I ain't do it, but I can let the nigga know. You feel me? I can let the nigga know some shit. So basically, niggas put me on the phone with the nigga supposed to be brother type shit. So they put me on the phone with that nigga, and then I just threw bad. The nigga, I was throwing the nigga off the whole way through type shit. You feel me? So that's where them motherfuckers come. That's where the little FaceTime call came through at. But they was trying to get information out of a nigga right there through the little FaceTime call shit. But I was throwing them niggas off the whole time though.
Yeah, right. Facts, right? I bet. So those dudes, they didn't have nothing to do with it though. You feel me?
If you didn't watch my last video, the reason why I asked was because Tee Grizzley Goons FaceTime Baby Shooter, and they asked him, yo, did you do this? He told them, no, I didn't do it. They did it. This guy did it. The reason why I asked that was because I always went under the assumption that lie snitching was worse than actually snitching. So it's one thing to snitch on somebody if they actually did it. Another thing to lie snitch, right? Lie snitch is saying, hey, I'm going to paint a crime on you that you didn't do. In this situation, if Tee Grizzley pointed him out, now, Tee Grizzley pointed him out based on hearsay because the paperwork says Tee Grizzley said that Baby Shooter was one of the people going around claiming that he did this. Now, if you were in LA at that time, Baby Shooter was like a myth and a legend. Like somebody caught $1 million lick on a rapper. What? It spread fast. And of course, Baby Shooter feeling himself, he was claiming it until they got him on that FaceTime call.
Not the fat D-Mac. Well, not the fat D-Mac. His name D-Mac though. It's not the fat one though. I know the skinny one that be getting to the money. Yeah. The chopper one that be. Yeah. That's the other nigga. That's the other little nigga. It's like 4 or 5 on that shit besides the other nigga. Besides the nigga that I sent y'all that put the whole play together. That fuck with them niggas. Crew, bro. You feel me? You ain't hear this from me, bro. You ain't hear this from me, all right?
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that. All right.
All right, it's Nick. It's my cousin from schoolyard, bro. Boom. Mexican niggas from Great and 2 niggas from home. They all get money together. They all fuck around, kicking around. You feel me? Boom. Them niggas that's press play on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now them niggas, they jeweler. They want to fuck with her. They see all the face. They see the face.
The next line of questioning, I asked Baby Shooter, how did he find out Tee Grizzley told on him? And was Tee Grizzley snitching successful? Like, did he go to jail for it?
Got you. When did you find out that Tee Grizzley told on you?
Oh, when I found this out, I found it.
Yeah.
I found this out last year, right? Because right now I'm here. I was already locked up for some other shit that got to do with another rapper. So I was already locked up for that shit. So they came a couple months later after that shit. You feel me? And they told me and shit like that. But I had to fill out some little paper to appear in court. But that's all I want to have a detainer in case I beat this right here. So when I did that, and my lawyer came to court for me, I said to that motherfucker from like 8 o'clock to like 5 p.m. type shit. And they was telling me, well, they ain't fully filed it. It's a statute of limitation to a burglary. So before the 3 years was up, they want to file it on you. So they got another year to come refile it on you again. I'm like, all right, for sure. Boom. So when I found that out, I had hit Unc up and let him know. And he like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, but I ain't gonna press play on that until I get you that work. You feel me? Until I get the shit from my lawyer. So I've been new for months now, and I just had finally got it from my lawyer and shit. So that's when I had tapped in with Unc.
Are you being charged with it right now actively or no?
Oh no, I ain't been charged with that shit. I ain't charged with it. They filed it on me, right? But the DA didn't accept it. But he was telling me that it was a statute of limitations to a burglary. So they was trying to get it before the statute of limitation was up, so they can have another year to file on me. So I'm not filed with it as we speak now.
Here go the thing, Flacco. Attempted to telling that lead to a dismissal, telling that lead. Listen, once you tell when we from, use a long tail rat. That's it.
Yeah, he told the detective the shit I see. This is what he told the detective. You feel me? When they come to his house, he told the detective that shit. You feel me? So that's how I came up as an interest. Detective see this videos that they got and put them on the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the police see the shit. And that's what I guess the little evidence they got with my name in it. You feel me? So they want to holler at that nigga. That's what they told. That's what he told them.
Yo, bro, hold on, right? Also, too, though, cause he said, yo, we got like the evidence and like he used that FaceTime video to tell on you. So do you feel like this was him just going rogue, or do you feel like everybody involved was trying to set you up so he can tell on you?
Man, I feel like all them niggas trying to set a nigga up. You feel me? Like, of course,
This call is being recorded.
Of course, I didn't know they was recording me. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, why the fuck is you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is you recording some shit like this? And we talking about some shit and you putting it on the internet. You feel me? Like, why are you doing that? You feel me? Like, of course the people go see the shit. You know what I'm saying? So they had to. You had to be knowing that the police was gonna get involved with that. You feel me? You putting that on the internet like that?
Yeah, bro. Like after that incident though, right? Like I know about like the FaceTime call, his like homies calling you and shit. But outside of that, though, like, had you and Tee Grizzley had any type of like, I don't know, man, like run-ins, or like had he ever tapped in? Like, was there any type of interaction like after, he like kind of found out, you involved?
Oh, that nigga tapped in a couple times. Talking about buying some shit back and shit like that. I'm like, y'all ain't got nothing for you to buy back type shit. You feel me? Like, and that was that. And then after the couple calls about buying his shit back type shit, the nigga was like, that's when I started hearing the money on the head type bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we hollered about some shit. We talking about trying to buy his shit back type shit. Other than that, I don't know, dude. You don't know me like that.
Well,
You know what I'm
good
saying?
thing you didn't fuck with that call because by the way that now listen, this police report, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you told me months back, way back, that dude that filed something and talked to him, and I told you until I saw something, I couldn't speak on it, right?
Yeah.
When did your attorney actually let you know that the DA or wherever, where did your attorney get this police report from?
Oh, that nigga let me know. I think that nigga let me know what was this like? I think that nigga let me know this shit up in like August type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when that nigga let me know this actually was going.
So where did he actually get this? Where did he get this report? This paperwork you sent him. Where did your attorney? Did he get that from the DA? Where did he get that from?
Oh yeah, that nigga got that shit from the DA office. He got that shit from the DA office, and he said, "Oh yeah, this is what they trying to file." You feel me? The DA got to accept it, and he was telling me that their biggest evidence was basically what he said, and some type of shit where my phone could ping in a 5-mile radius of his residence type shit. So he was like, the strong shit they trying to say is you got your phone pinging in a 5-mile radius, but that don't 100% put you at his residence. You know what I'm saying? So they got a year to file this, but he said he got that shit from the DA office though.
Yeah, yo, bro, like, listen, man, but we know you innocent, but hypothetically, man, how did Tee Grizzley crib get left that wide open, bro? Like, who opened up the back door, man?
Who opened up the back door about what?
How did niggas who, again, you innocent, but hypothetically, how did niggas even, like, get the drop to be able to go in, you feel me, and take what they take?
Oh, how did niggas get the drop on that nigga? How got niggas get the drop on that nigga joint?
You trying to figure out why did they call you about it? Why did anybody even call you about his spot getting hit? Who gave your name to Tee Grizzley?
Oh, who gave my name to that nigga? Niggas in the street talking too much, bro. That's what happened, bro. You feel me? Niggas in the street talking too much. First, I gotta blame myself for talking for even. You feel me? First, you know what I'm saying? That's how I came up. You feel me? First, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just popping it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they allegedly the nigga came up on a couple M's. You feel me? So for a street nigga, you know that's popping. You feel me? So niggas running their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So and then that shit blow up all over the place. Niggas talking about it. So from there on, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh nigga, I know who got something to do with that. Nigga, this and that. You feel me? And I know who I told my business to. You feel me? Like nigga, I already know exactly. It had to be 4-5 niggas that I told my business to. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, it got to be out of them niggas. You ain't no other way about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how you get the drop on the house though? Like, how you know he wasn't home?
Oh man, that's a whole nother game. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother. I don't even want. You feel me?
There's no way. Listen. There's no way he didn't know where the nigga was home or not. He don't even know where the nigga live at. They just threw his name and some shit.
Yeah. Facts. Some man. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. I'll be real, bro. When I drop that shit, man, bro. Right now, bro, the folks going crazy, man. Wait, I'm like, when you coming home, bro? Feel me? When can we do some in-person sit down?
Oh man, we could all right. I got trial coming up. I'm supposed to be doing jury selection on next Monday, right? But I don't think it's gonna get that far type shit. Cause I don't think it's gonna get that far type shit. But if it don't get that far, shit, I'll be out in a week and a half type shit. And it's looking good for me to get back out. You know, Unc looked out for me for a nigga, man. He always looking out for a nigga, man. So I should be back. Do the Unc, my nigga. Unc stay looking out for a nigga, man. He got a nigga, man. So shit, it was looking bad for a nigga, man. They was talking about motherfucking 38 years to life. Yeah, the best deal he was trying to give me was 38 years to life as a deal. You feel me? And my nigga was
38?
Yeah, 38 years to life as a deal. All right, it's another rapper nigga from Atlanta type shit. They say he was out here in his Rolls Royce. They try to say I shot up his Rolls Royce.
This call is being recorded.
It took his shit. So that's what I'm.
Flacco, you read that story? It was about the dude, the Atlanta rapper, like Jay Money or something like that. Something crazy.
He got killed, right?
Nah, he's still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive. I spoke with him about a year and a half ago. He's still alive.
God damn.
I'm here for that right now.
Listen, I'll be real. I didn't even know that.
I told him, Flacco, he need to change his fucking name because his name, his name is just, when they hear the Baby Shooter, he did it, man. His name is Baby Shooter. It had to be him.
This real life, man. I'll be real, man. Listen, man. Bro, innocent, man. But listen, man. A lot of these niggas be podcasting, rapping about shit they ain't never, experienced, man. So, listen, man. Any nigga who can go to court and hear 38 to life and still hold it down to be solid, man, you a different type of nigga, man.
Oh, yeah, off the back, bro. You know, nigga gonna keep it solid, bro. Nigga got to, you feel me? Like, nigga, the youth authority, all that shit, juvenile life, all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Been down for murder and kidnapping shit, you know what I'm saying? And kept it solid for juvenile life. You feel me? That shit regular. Nigga gonna make it back. Nigga gotta just sit through the wait. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't tripping off that type shit.
Man, bro, I'll be real with you, man. Listen, man, I hit 38 to life, nigga. I'll start figuring out, man, what I know, my nigga. You feel me, man? Like,
every day, man. You already know, man.
Man.
Them out-of-state niggas, rapper niggas, man, them niggas better start talking to Unc, man. That's the only nigga that can tell a nigga something, man. I don't know them niggas keep thinking it's good out here. They better start calling Unc, man, when they come out here, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Shooter.
Oh shit! Now he try to act like Unc Big, and this nigga he trying to be calling him Unc like he Big U. They trying to call this nigga Unc like he Big U now. All of a sudden he turned to Unc now. Listen to this, y'all. Y'all gotta listen to how this going. You try to listen. They keep saying keep calling him Unc like he Big U. They better call him. Nobody gonna call Wack.
Listen to me. We ain't worried about nothing they doing. Hopefully everybody come out of state, come in town. Let's do some business, pull up on us. Let's do some podcasting.
Yeah.
Shit, if you a boxer, you know, check in with me. We got nothing but sports. We putting on boxing matches. And shit, hey, look, man, we looking to do business with everybody.
With everybody, you know what I'm saying?
You keep your ass out of trouble.
Listen, man, I don't got no problems with Tee Grizzley. I don't got no smoke with Tee Grizzley, right? I like Tee Grizzley. I like his music. I love the song he just dropped with Rod Wave. That's one of my favorite songs right now, and it just dropped 2 days ago. But listen, man, all right, the streets is talking, and this is what the streets are saying, all right? I'm not a street dude, but from what I can see, that looked like telling to me, right? Your house got robbed, cool, right? Yo, you can still file the insurance. You can still file a police report. You ain't need to point him out in a lineup. That's where the telling come in, right? You file a police report after your house get robbed, cool, but you point that man out in a lineup. Now, I'm a civilian, so I applaud all rats and all snitches, right? I applaud it. You know why I applaud it? Because telling and crime reporting is the only way we can get these these igamites off the streets. But you got to be proud in your gratitude, okay? And I think Tee Grizzley right now ain't proud in his gratitude. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys believe this is snitching? What he supposedly did to Baby Shooter? And if you're still watching this video and you enjoy this content, click on this video right here to find out how Charlamagne the God just crashed out, exposed, and called out this podcast.
Nigga, our ice and your ice look.
He said he pointed him out on the 6-pack.
Yo, listen, I get a call this morning. From Tee Grizzley. This made at 7 in the morning, and he's swearing up and down to God and found a lie. I'm telling him, I said, bro, that come from his attorney. That's in the county. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, they ain't gonna take no 6-pack lineup, nigga. They showed me the lineup, nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. Matter of fact, I gotta get the picture of the same picture they showed me on the dead homies. That was figure number 4, nigga. Dead homie. It was me and one other nigga that they might think they know. You feel me? On the dead homies, that nigga picked me out of number 4 on the dead homies.
And then
let me ask you something.
Hold on. Hey, what? Hey, they say that nigga Grizzly gave them niggas your Instagram?
That nigga gave my Instagram. Look, nigga, somebody from the street gave my Instagram. I ended up finding out who it was, right? So I ended up showing the homie with 5 hoes. And that nigga, you know, he talked to the little bitch, right? The little bitch claimed East Coast, but she's East Coast, but she supposed to be like my folks too, though. But she was fucking with the nigga Tee Grizzley like a fake brother, cuz. So she went back and told the nigga everything, cuz. But I'm thinking it's the nigga I showed. But he ended up talking to his bitch, and then she was fucking with another nigga with a Detroit nigga. So he went and showed him. Nigga on the dead homie, so it was my Instagram ad set up. I guess they said whatever a nigga had a certain type of sweater on, leaving the back of his crib, nigga, and I was on top of track hawk showing money with a black and white sweater on, cuz, and that nigga showed them that off my Instagram.
No,
who
showed them that? The bitch?
The bitch showed Tee Grizzley, nigga. When Tee Grizzley got it, nigga, when they came to holler at him, he showed them.
Oh shit. So you got action at the case or what? Is that making it bad or is that?
Oh yeah, I'm good. They reject that motherfucker, right? Because it was already 2 years. It was 2 years, like 2 years and a half.
This call is being recorded.
You know, Burger only got a 3 year. What's that shit called? When it get when it's over with.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot. He don't know nothing. Told me, yeah, I forgot. You don't know nothing about no fucking law shit, dumbass.
Limitation. Yeah, 3 years, 30 years. So when they had kids to grab the niggas before that 3 years was up. But then they rejected that motherfucker, and they got like another year to pick that motherfucker back up.
Okay. You ain't had a little bro.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
What else?
The attorney.
Yeah.
The attorney. Did they give him the copies of the lineup and all that? Him circling you or picking you out? Did they get the legal that?
I'm sure they gave it to him. They had to, because that's what he showed me when I got there. That nigga showed me like, yeah, this, that, whoop. He like, we going in there, we gonna see what they talking about. Whoop. I went there to like 8 regular tonic cup of court and sent that motherfucker to fall. I'm sure he got that motherfucker for sure.
So here goes the thing. Is any way your girl could get online with your legal and have you get that to her? We need everything pertaining to that. We need that.
It's good. I'm gonna get it right now. I got that nigga number right here. So shit, we're gonna get on the line and get that
Hold on.
Get the nigga.
That investigation report, right? That the Devonshire police did. Your lawyer gave you that paperwork?
Yeah, that's from the. That ain't from inside. No, that ain't the court transcript and nothing. That's what the detective wrote.
Oh, so the detective wrote that, and who did he give it to?
Yeah, that's the detective report.
They gave that. Who did the detective give it to? Your lawyer, or who did he give it to?
No, the detective that submitted that to the DA, and you know the DA got to give it to my lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So it came from your lawyer.
So right. both sides. The people got to get it, and then the defense got to get it too.
Okay. You ain't had a little bro call me in like a month. You straight?
Yeah, I had tapped in, cuz, but I don't know. That nigga said he was out on the fight or some shit. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Just let you know. You already know, nigga. You hit me anytime you need something. Where they got you at?
Oh, you already know, bro. Off top.
Hey, listen. They also running the narrative that your crime me is telling. What they say your crime me is telling people, y'all already took a deal. You ain't got no other trial.
Man, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. My girl, before she go to court with me every time, nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you. Otherwise, no shit like, nigga's crazy.
I told them the niggas start trial to get it in another week or two.
Another week and a half. Niggas crazy. Niggas do not know what the fuck going on. I'm gonna tell you everything. These niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about. Them niggas guessing. If I took a deal, I would
went to the pen already. I'm what I'm still doing right here.
Right.
So that's a fact. 600, there you go. You got him. You got any more questions?
No, that's all I wanted to know, because, you know, it's been a lot of shit floating around. I'm like, I ain't talked to him. I got to talk to him myself. You know what I'm saying? Once I talk to him, I got it. It's good. No, we solid. Hey, make sure you got my number.
They called me this morning. Mad as a motherfucker. I said, listen, Shooter been telling me about this shit. I just told him when he had a document to send me, get it to me. He told me last month, the attorney, he was going to have his people get it over. And I woke up and there it is, my nigga. At the end of the day,
I don't know why that nigga trying to play you stupid, nigga. Like, on the dead homies, that nigga know exactly what the fuck going on, bro.
Man, we gotta get that nigga red, get that nigga on the phone. That nigga playing, bro. Man, that nigga need to recant all that shit. It's probably too late. He done already told the police the shit now.
Dead homies.
That nigga
Nigga,
crazy.
what the fuck going on?
Yeah, that nigga crazy. That nigga went out crazy, bro.
I keep telling him, I said, bro, Shooter's standing on it. But again, have your girl get a hold of your legal. Everything that the DA gave him pertaining to this, we need that.
It's good. I'm on it. I'm on it for sure. I'm on that shit.
I appreciate it.
Shooter, bang my line, bro.
Hey, this Tee Grizzley allegedly snitching on LA rapper Baby Shooter situation is wild. And this Baby Shooter dude, he's really like that. He's tied up in some real crazy shit. We got new updates and the story getting crazier by the day. So if y'all ain't seen my last video, let me catch y'all up real quick. Back in 2022, Tee Grizzley house in LA got robbed. He lost over $1 million in cash and jewelry. After that, T wasn't trying to wait on no cops. He put word out on the streets. Whoever find out who did it, there's money on their head. Word around that the person bragging about it was a LA rapper named Baby Shooter. Tee Grizzley or one of his homies got on the phone with him, and Baby Shooter started blaming it on other people. But later, when the police questioned T, he told them Baby Shooter admitted to it on FaceTime, and he pointed him out in the lineup. Now, if y'all want to see that full breakdown, I pinned the last video in the comments. Go watch that after this one. But today we got new info because Poetic Flocko and Whack 100 just got Baby Shooter on the phone from jail, and it gets crazy.
I got you. When did you find out that Tee Grizzley told on you?
Oh, when I found this out, I found this.
Yeah.
I found this out last year, right? Because right now I'm here. I was already locked up for some other shit that got to do with another rapper. So I was already locked up for that shit. So they came a couple months later after that shit. You feel me? And they told me and shit like that. But I had to fill out some little paper to appear in court. But that's all I want to have a detainer. In this case, I beat this right here. So when I did that. And my lawyer came to court for me. I said to that motherfucker for like 8 o'clock to like 5 p.m. type shit. And they were telling me, well they ain't fully filed it. It's a statute of limitation to a burglary. So before the 3 years is up, they want to file it on you. So they got another year to come refile it on you again. I'm like, all right, for sure. Boom. So when I found that out, I had hit Unc up and let him know. And he like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, but I ain't gonna press play on that until I get you that work. You feel me? Until I get the shit up from my lawyer. So I've been new for months now, and I just finally got it from my lawyer and shit. So that's when I had tapped in with Unc.
And I ain't gonna lie, Poetic Flocko bro was asking some police shit. He was literally trying to get this dude to admit to crime on open cases over a jail phone. And Baby Shooter ain't no better. He was ready to tell it all. Like, you a gangbanger, bro. You should know better than that. But Whack 100, he saved him multiple times, steering the convo away.
Yeah, how you get the drop on the house? Or like, how you know, he wasn't home?
Oh man, that's a whole nother game. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother. I don't even want. You feel me?
There's no way. Listen. There's no way he didn't know where the nigga was home or not. He don't even know where the nigga live at.
But we know you innocent. But
what y'all think, man? Let's do this one too, real quick.
But it's morals over money with me. It's morals over money. I repeat 2 times. It's morals over money. And walking back to the mayor's office. Walking back. And y'all could tell by the title. Spotter Low, East Coast Crip. Baby Runner, Rolling 40 Crip. They at odds, they button. You know what I mean? And I got some content from Spotter Low. You know, everybody know our history. We don't deal with each other, but it's still go give them a subscribe. Go over there. Spotter Low Most East. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? But he had some content that came up and referencing Baby Runner. By first click, you might think, what you looking for clout? What's going on? Like, what's the reason for this? But hey, man, let's unpack this. Let's see if Spotter got a reason to be shooting slugs or is he shooting back at Baby Runner? Let's unpack this. You know what I'm saying? And first clip, man, let's go.
I have no idea what these weirdos is smoking. Ain't like they smoking dick. Oh my mama, D-I-double-C, girl. This nigga Baby Runner is proven to be an extreme weirdo beyond my expectations, cuz it's the same nigga that was introduced to the majority of the people that know him right now on the internet, the Wacko No 100 being extremely disrespectful to him, who you can now find regularly online on Whack Nuts, right? Oh my mama. Yeah, anybody else know what's up? Y'all seen what's been going on lately. And if you don't, let me give you a brief, what you call it? A summary. So me and Baby Runner have been affiliated for quite a few years now, based upon, from what I can remember, started content creating type shit. Ended up on my platform, Factual Fillers on Street TV. He's been on my platform on the Black Box via stream, multiple occasions. We've had private conversations. The only times we ever seen each other in.
Shout out Street TV. Spotter has something going on over there, Facts Over Feelings on Street TV. Whether it's still going on or not, I don't know. You know, I mind my business like a PPP, but I remember that episode he interviewed Baby Runner and Lupe. Lupe brought my name up because I was trying to set up a fade with Lupe and Lady Munchie. Lupe conveniently turned it down. No surprise. And yeah, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep going.
Potentially on purpose with foreknowledge, at least to my knowledge. He may have known I was coming. I'm not sure because he got on the phone one day and told me I'd be fucking with his homies that be hating on him. He didn't specify anyone. I fuck with everybody from 40s that be online, except Doty 6, from 4 Extras to Spody Face to Pee Wee to Lupe. Forgetting anybody, everybody I can recall from 40s that's been online, I fucked with, but he had to express to me, yeah, I see you be with some of my homies that I don't fuck with. I never had no idea, concern, or clue who he was actually referring to. But every time that we met on purpose, oh yeah, and I also fuck with D-Jack, another high profile or visible public nigga from 40s.
All right, pause.
I even fuck with Bobcat, keep it a Google. Oh, Bob.
He named Pee Wee. Pee Wee not an internet dude. He only been, me and him had dialogue. You know what I'm saying? I recorded the dialogue with me and him talking over a couple topics, and I threw it up on my channel. I might dig it up and re-upload it. But quite naturally, Pee Wee not an internet dude. He don't fall in that group. And then shit, you ain't got no relation with X4. You forgot X4. But all right, keep going.
Blah, blah, blah. But anyway, only time I ever bumped into him unintentionally was at a studio where I knew I came with a 40 and I knew a 40 owned the place. Every other time I've seen him, it was based upon us planning on meet together to create content for positivity. We've shared numerous conversations throughout the last few years. So when Kicking Cat being booed was falling apart, something was said about me allegedly saying Mika busted open for me on FaceTime, which I've never said. It has never happened. So unlike my normal routine, I found myself expressing, well, I'll be honest. I found myself explaining to Baby Runner that that wasn't true and trying to get him to understand that that wasn't true when he called me with Nika on the phone, trying to have this weirdo type conversation that I do not typically engage in. I tried to appease him because I'm thinking he a loke and I thought we was going to get to understanding, right? So I entertained the bullshit conversation with the bitch. Then he's steady on the phone trying to convince me that it ain't got nothing to do with the bitch. So I'm asking Cut, like, why is she on the phone? So she gets dismissed off the phone. He's steady trying to explain his issue with me, which is something having to do with me. Now it don't have nothing to do with me. He believes I didn't say she busted open. But whatever, something I said to my co-host of my show at the time about whack ho no honey little bitch that said she put 3 fingers up his ass. This is what I was talking about and dealing with. Was that I wasn't dealing with Baby Runner, Baby Mama. I was dealing with the bitch that said she did the 3 fingers up whack, right?
All right, pause.
So something I said.
All right, when Spider references co-host, he referring to me. We had Kick and Cack being bull. You know, it didn't end well. Now, the young lady that allegedly put the 3 fingers in whack buttocks is his baby mama. Same person. All right, keep going.
To my co-host about her caused him to say that he feels some type of way. This is what he told me. Now, everybody here under the sound of my voice know I don't give a about their feelings, especially if they're attached to a female. When I ain't never met none of that, especially not one that tells me you only are attempting to maintain custody of your children so you can keep the county income. This is what she got to say about you. So when you was calling me on the phone and she on there with that attitude like she got your back, calling you baby daddy, she was really just praying I didn't believe her. She really hoping I don't go through my DM and show them screenshots when she was, Spider, why you don't never call me? Because you know how she tried to act on the phone. All this about a bitch. But anyway, back when it happened months ago, earlier this year, around February or March, I believe. It could have been April. Months ago, though. Cuz made me aware of his intention to want to physically harm me.
All right, pause.
Told me he wanted to squabble.
All right, listen. So Baby Runner is a county building crib. He want the kids for the check? What? Hey, Spider, I absolutely don't like you, but guess what? I'll pay for them screenshots. I hit Alex, have Alex hit you. I got some bread, bro. Because I believe you. I believe you. Right? Oh, we good. But, okay. Now, everybody wondering what led to this piece of content Spider put out. Now, me and Baby Runner, we engaged in the war. What? Vernon versus Manchester rap battle, right? And while throwing slugs at me, guess who catches stray? Pow! Spider. He got shot in the ass, bro. Spider got shot in the ass, bro. And all right, play the next young.
Spider like a mark, I oughta went up in your shit. And you can tell her what I said, I'ma call a square. Spider know he got a fade, and I ain't got a squabble yet.
Okay. He said, man, just a few months ago, you was hanging with the Crips. You was with Spider Loke and Mark or whatever, he said, right? So this is a Munchie and Baby Runner issue. But guess what? Spider called us straight. You know what I'm saying? I guess a runner ain't got aim. But now, what Spider is about to go into, like a couple of months ago, he let him know that he wanted to get down, and you know, and Spider like, all right, he never went public about their disagreements and shit. But so Spider wondering, why are you making songs and blasting it now? Just let it be what it be. That's what Spider trying to say. That's what I get from it, right? But then I ran across some with Baby Runner. Mr. VSP. Look. All right, now run it.
Spider-Lock, why you steady popping it, bro? Stop that shit. That shit look like Mark shit, bro. You feel me? Just give me my fade, bro. All I'm asking is for my fade, bro. You making all this shit into something it don't even gotta be, bro. All this on extra popping it. I'm not even finna go in there and address all that weird ass shit you talking about, bro. Shut up, nigga. Like, nigga, at the end of the day, just give me my squabble, cuz. We have a disagreement, cuz. We not seeing eye to eye, cuz. We could just get down, gang. That was it. Nigga, you feel me? You trying to act like, oh, this nigga super, like, bro, I don't gotta scream and holler at you, bro. I want my fade, bro. On hood, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? You talking about, oh, you said that you ain't gonna do nothing if you did it. Like, come on, bro. I'm saying we can meet up. You think I ain't did nothing on nigga or pull up on no nigga, whatever. Like you could be the first nigga I pull up on, if that's what you talking about. The internet know the truth. On 40 Crick. Nigga, I be pulling up. I pull up to all setups and all that.
All right, let me break this down, right? Now, let me unpack what I get out of it. To the general public, you would think, like how that bar was, Baby Runner, like, you let Munchie get at you like this or whatever happened between me and Spider. Whoa. If Baby Runner, if I was Spider, I would have did this, and this, and that. That was it. Ain't caught him a mark. Furthermore, Spider like, bro, we already talked about this. You called me on 3 with your baby mama. You tripping about that. I explained to you that what my co-host said wasn't true, X, Y, and Z. Now, if you ask me, Baby Runner is very tender, okay? He's the manager at Chick-fil-A. He's very tender. But look, I'm going to tell you what happened with that, bro. I falls out with Spider. We going back and forth, content, exchanging insults. You know, nothing major. You know what I'm saying? Exchanging insults, okay. It go quiet. Me and Spider not talking about each other no more. But I get a notification. Bing! Mika. She going live. So I tap in. I'm listening. So I just feel a little mischievous that day. You know what I'm saying? So I'll type like, damn, that's crazy. Spider said you was on this live busting it open.
I remember that.
So she was talking to somebody or she was just talking to the screen. What was she doing? However, she like, huh? Much what you say? Oh, I know he didn't. Oh, I blast him. Oh. I'm like, yeah, he did. Okay, look. Now, look, I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all call it messy or whatever. If Spider was on that phone explaining to Runner that he didn't have that girl breasts is out on screen or whatever body parts, he's lying. It's either he lying to Baby Runner or he's lying to me. Spider told me he had that girl flashing, as you would say, like she flashed me in junior high, flashing. You know what I'm saying? On FaceTime, right? So I took the I took the chance to be messy. Like, yeah, Spider said, which I'm not lying. Spider did say that. And Spider got a thing for this FaceTime thing. He love that face. Ugly as he is, he love being on FaceTime, bro. He love being on FaceTime. He said he allegedly had another broad on FaceTime too. I'm not gonna put her out there because, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even bring Mika up if I wasn't going back and forth with Runner on some rap shit. But she just a casualty. That's all that is. And then she was a casualty with me and Spider shit also. I ain't gonna lie. But however, I didn't lie. Okay, so it's either Spider, you lied to me about having her on FaceTime, or you lied to Runner and said that I'm lying about it. Which one? Which one? You was trying to appease Munchie, or you scared of Runner? Trying to appease Munchie, or scared of Runner? I don't know, B10. But all I know, you told me that girl, little baby with the baby daddy from 40s and she banged Blackstone. You told me that girl that be back and forth to New York. Man, she showed you everything on FaceTime. Early morning. Bro, you said it was like 5:30 in the morning. So If she was on the East Coast, maybe her time, what, 8 o'clock, 8:30? I don't know. Yeah, man. But yeah, what I believe, it ain't nothing about me and Spider falling out and what you would have did if you was him or whatever. Nah, it's about your baby mama, bro. You work at Chick-fil-A. You're the manager. You're tender. You're tender. On Inglewood, using an air fryer. Stop playing, baby runner. And I'm getting more views than you more right now, baby runner. You look like you had a 4-5 day head start. I got time today. Pass both of your songs up, and you got videos to them. Stop playing with me, baby runner. Shout out to the 40s though. Anything I might shoot during this little rap battle, no disrespect to the 40s. It's just like little slight jabs, like he said, just a jab. Like it ain't nothing towards the 40s. You know what I'm saying? Y'all some cool Crips. You know what I'm saying? But man, what y'all think in the comments, man? I mean, Spider say, man, he a grandpa working, man. He too old for that. He ain't about to be wrestling with no young dude. Man, what I look like? What? Baby Runner said, I'm a YA baby. I go from nothing to 100. I'm tripping about politics or pussy. I'm tripping. He tripping on both. You feel me? He tripping about 40s and females. Both. He tripping all the way around. So let me know what y'all think about Baby Spider, Baby Runner. I want everybody to tap in on Tap Out. And catch me on all platforms. Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Spotify, Amazon. I'm everywhere like air. Go everywhere you can click. I Got Time Today, produced by Papa on the Beat. Bully Breaker, produced by Papa on the Beat. Man, we bracking out here on B Team. But everybody stay safe, stay alive, stay dangerous. I'm out of here.
We gone, y'all. I appreciate everybody pulling up, man. We out of here. It's 11 o'clock. We out of here, man. It's Saturday. I'm going to chill with my baby, watch a movie with my daughter. I'll see y'all later. Tabby's going to die. That's good. See, look, told y'all. No, I was talking to them. I'm finna go sit down with you. See? Told y'all. My baby tablet finna die. I gotta charge her tablet up. Well, I appreciate y'all though, bro. It was getting good. It was getting good. I see y'all. Get them likes up though. Them likes up for your boy. We go try to be a father. See y'all tomorrow, man. I need a little, you know what I'm saying? See y'all tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all want to see on the watch and y'all want to get into, that y'all want to get into, y'all let me know before the 8 o'clock hit the Discord or send me some content on Instagram. If y'all want to get into the podcast, deeper podcast stuff and all that, man, let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for y'all. Hey, check this out, ODM. Hey, we'll drop this today. You know, or drop this. Hit me in the Instagram before we go live. Give me some good content. If y'all want me to react to something, man, hit me on Instagram, bro. We try to, I do this for y'all, so I need y'all to be picking out content and stuff too as well. All I say is I don't want to be all no jumper all day. I don't want to be all in no jumper, but yeah, man, ODM Slim Show, man. Make y'all tap in with ODM Slim Show. Run that content up. I see the numbers going up a little bit, but we need that. We need that. The numbers to be going way bigger than that, man. Let's go. Why would I need some Northerners on my podcast, brother? How do that make sense? I don't have nobody on my podcast. It's me by myself. So why would I need somebody else over here? And why would he have to be a gangbanger from a Northerner? Why does that make sense? That don't make sense at all to me, sir. Like, respectfully, it don't make sense. Like, I respect where everybody's from, but don't mean my podcast got to be attached to nothing. On West Side, I'm a Crip. From West Side rolling, South Central Los Angeles, cuz. From West Side rolling, no. From Rolling O's. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm probably playing my game tomorrow. I ain't been playing my 2K for a while, so I'm gonna play my game tomorrow. Get in my game. Watch the movie stuff with my daughter tonight. Get in my game tomorrow all day. Then I might We can pop in. We can pop in and do something, though. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the room. What y'all think about the Spider-Loc and the Spider-Loc and Runner stuff? Y'all think Spider-Loc wrong, Runner's wrong, Munchie B wrong? Munchie B shouldn't have told the story. Munchie B starting shit. What y'all think about all that stuff, man? You know what I'm saying? Munch is always Munchie B, young. Munchie B. Tee Grizzley's told. Tee Grizzley didn't tell. Y'all get them comments. Don't get in this in this comment. Get in the comments on the page. Get on the comments on this page. Y'all getting them comments. Like, it's good for y'all to get them comments. Y'all be getting them and doing in these comments. It's cool, but running them other comments up as well. Y'all get behind the page. Y'all say a little something before y'all exit. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the algorithm. It's good for all the stuff, man. This first month, I did like damn near 700,000 views 1 month. We did great this month. We're going to slow down next month. We're going to make it make sense next month. We're going to be doing like podcast sort of things instead of just being one thing about this. We're going to be having set shit, you know what I'm saying, about 4 or 5 different subjects. And I'm going to be having my subjects, you know what I'm saying, shit on there so I can cut my videos up. I can cut them up and then do them as my, you know what I'm saying, as clips and shit so I can do my things. I got to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my shit together. But yeah, we gonna do it up. But yeah, salute to everybody in the room. Appreciate everybody coming in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming here late and shit. It's too, y'all motherfuckers coming here late, man. Making me want to stay in here now. But ain't nobody, get them likes up, man. We need 100 likes. What's on right now, man? Let me see what's on right now. Ain't nothing else on. Tee Grizzley gone. Ain't nothing going on. What's happening? Global gang. What's the deal with my global niggas? We'll go to the Julio Fulio shit tomorrow. Let's do that. Julio Fulio shit tomorrow. We're going to probably get into that Julio Fulio shit. That probably like a good little thing. I'm game. I think that's what we're going to do. Straight up. Yeah, salute to everybody, though, bro. I'm out of here. Get them likes before y'all leave. Get them comments going. I'm gone, bro. It's your boy ODM Slim. Another one. I'm out of here. Peace out.